sitting on a beautiful beach in Florida, and I thought that this would be a really nice time to try to do a card reading for you guys since I did not put one out yesterday. The energy, the vibration is really nice out here. The sun is shining, the water is calm today, the sands are clear, and there's not that many people. Always a plus. So let's do a reading. So calling in our angels and guides to utilize Collette Baron-Reid's The Enchanted map deck once again to bring about a message that could utilize something that we need to hear today, something that could be inspirational, something that might help you with understanding where you're going, where you're coming from, maybe challenges that we've been facing, being able to help us to move through those challenges with a little bit more ease. So just asking our angels and guides to collectively come together and give our 55 Steps to the Light group a message. One other time. So I'm going to go ahead and read Colette's message and see what Spirit then pulls out of her message for me to give to you guys. Yes, I can't see without my glasses, so I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world that does this. Card number 38. Heal the ouch. Okay. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity that you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life, and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Okay, so there were so many different things that I had Spirit like chime in and go, and talk about that, and talk about that. So let me pick these things out and just kind of go through them one by one. I'll show you the card one more time. I was going to see if there's anything in particular that I wanted to pull out. So let's talk first about a great time for healing the heart, the body, the soul, and the mind. So first of all, what I hear them say is reminding you that you are important. That self-care, that everything starts with self-care. It is so easy to become so entangled and so engrossed with everything that's going on around us and everyone that is around us that we sometimes forget that we really need to start with ourselves. Because what happens is when you do something for yourself, that energy then impacts what is around you. It's a ripple effect. And so when you take the time to devote any type of time to self-care, know that it's it's going to impact more than just you. All right, let's go into the second part that really got my attention. It says, this message also may be about being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. And that what Spirit is reminding me is there was a time when, and this was a few years back, I wasn't doing any recycling or anything like that because I live in a town that they don't recycle, but I could drive an hour north and recycle. Spirit kept coming to me, and they're like, why? They would just kind of like tap me if like I was going to throw plastic away or a plastic bottle away. They would tap me and they'd be like, put it in a different bag. Use a different bag for all of the different recycle needs that you have, and drive it up to Anchorage and drop it off. And I was like, but it's an hour away, and I only go to the grocery store like every 2 to 3 weeks. In the winter, it's every 3 weeks. And I'm like, so I'm just holding on to it that long. And they were like, and do you have a problem with that? So I began doing it. And I noticed that when I began doing it, they stopped, poking at me. And so here are some of the things that I hear coming up. It's recycling. Are you at least attempting and trying to make some subtle changes that can actually help Mother Earth in the process? As far as they made the other note about perhaps you're going to switch to a cruelty-free diet or just eating less meat. That was another thing. A lot of the healing work that I've been doing and then the portal work that I was going to be doing in Iceland, there have been periodic times where they tell me, they're like, no meat right now. Or maybe for a few years back, they took me off of like a hamburger, but they allowed me to have, and no chicken, but they allowed me to have fish and like steak. So again, that it's going to be different for every single person. So whatever you feel your intuition is telling you, or your angels and guides are telling you, if you feel like they're saying to shift your diet a little bit, then try it and see what happens. Again, there's a reason behind it, and it's probably to help you, because what I've been kind of prompting a lot of my clients on lately, because I've been doing this so much over the past, especially past 2 years, in changing the diet, it helps the digestive system like kick in. It makes it start to work better. You feel better. Your normal daily regimen seems to go a lot smoother when you feel good, and when your body has been able to take out toxins and chemicals that might be causing blockage in some of your organs. So I feel like that was one of the messages. The last thing that they kind of put in here was about paying more attention to how much water and electricity you use. Maybe you're being prompted by Spirit to, when you're brushing your teeth, to shut. They were doing that with me. Like, I think that started about 4 or 5 years ago. I'd be brushing my teeth and be like, turn off the faucet. And again, it's our conditioned self that goes, really? Is that what you want me to do? But yet, you do it, and then it's almost like they're in the background, and they're like, yay, good job. So, and then the electricity, maybe turning a light switch off, when you leave the room. It's so funny because I help a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and sometimes in other people's houses I'm doing some work, and I'm usually doing it without turning the lights on. And they're like, why don't you turn the lights on? I'm like, I don't know, to conserve electricity, I don't really need it, I can see. My friend actually asked me that this morning. I was sitting there cutting an apple, and she's like, why don't you have the light on? I'm like, I don't know, I just don't need it. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's almost like maybe Spirit was just telling me you don't need the light, and it's just another way to conserve electricity, even for the person that owns the condo that we were staying in. Who knows? But anyway, all of these little things can tie together. And again, about healing the ouch, it's just about taking little bitty steps maybe to help bringing the earth, ourselves, our body, our digestion, and everything back into a space of better balance. So I hope that this reading today has been able to bring some kind of message maybe through to you that helps you feel like you can take another step forward into helping yourself in this planet. I know it does me. It's a really good reminder. What a great card. What a great card. Very, very cool. I'm glad that Spirit brought that one into our awareness. All right, so that was the reading for today, and I will probably be back again. I try to do them on Mondays, and today was just one of those freak things that I just ended up waiting. I thought it was going to be 2 because it's such a beautiful day today. I'm really glad that I waited. So enjoy the water, enjoy the sound, enjoy the sun. I'll have my friend just kind of pan over to the sun before she turns it off. And thanks again for watching. For those of you that are not aware, Lavisa and I are doing, if you're interested in the whole diet thing, Lavisa and I are doing a workshop on the 21st that talks about nourishment with Gaia, so that you can help get a better understanding on things that you could be doing in order to help yourself bring that balance back into your body. So you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again next time. Bye.